Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die. I'm Kulakindraga, and in the last episode we made it through Blight Town, that terrible, horrible little place. And now we've made it to the bottom. We are almost ready to take on the boss and ring the second bell of awakening. What we just need to do now, I have used one of my own humanities. I already had one. So I can reverse my howling and kindle this bonfire. So now, I will reverse my humanity. Hopefully we won't get invaded. I'm going to kindle the bonfire. So now we can have our 10 Estus flasks. And even before that, I'm actually going to level up. And I'm going to put another point into dexterity so that my bow can do just that little bit extra damage. You can already see there is a summon sign here if we want to. But before that, I'm going to come out here. She should be invading me any second now. Oh, there she is, Man-Eater Mildred. This is another NPC invasion. You can see her there now. She's very easy to beat as well. But you want to make sure... Ah, man. I was hoping I could have one more swing. Alright, there you go. Man-Eater Mildred's down. She's going to give us a whole bunch of souls. I'm going to take the remaining power. And I get a couple of things for it. I also don't. I just got 3 humanity and a butcher's knife. I knew I was going to get humanity from her, but I didn't expect to get that much humanity. Okay, so what we can do here, I'm going to go back here and rest at the bonfire, prepare my equipment, and she gives enough souls to level up again. Where do I want to put this in? I'm going to put this back up in vitality, because I need some more health, guys. And we're going to make a mad dash for the boss room now. Because I don't want to stay here. You guys probably don't want to stay here. It's wet. It's all poison. All poison. Like everything down here is poison. Alright. And then we're just going to run. First time I ever came down here, I did not have the iron band, or the iron ring, or whatever, that allows you to move freely through the water. So when you kind of walk through here, you sludge and kind of go very, very slowly. It's very, very annoying. But, so that made this area actually even more annoying to me. I'm going to eat this moss claw. That'll get rid of my poison. So now I don't have to worry about being poisoned anymore. And now we're up here for Quilag's domain. Alright, guys. Yeah, don't attack these guys. I said that last episode, don't attack them. They'll kind of explode and lots of little things come out that will kind of basically devour you. And now you can see there's actually a summon sign down here. And it is Man-Eater Mildred. So this is one of the reasons why I make sure you fight her before you come down here. Because she can kind of tank against the boss for... Ooh. Not really sure how that's possible. But I want to summon this guy now, too. Brittle Rage. But I want to summon this guy, because he's wearing one of my favorite armor sets. I love the Elite Knight armor set, because it actually is one of the few armor sets that doesn't look completely ragged. But this guy, if he's going to show up here, hopefully he does. The summon sign has disappeared. But he was wearing the armor of Artorias, who is an actual boss later in the game. And right here he is. I don't know how he's wearing Artorias' armor and still I can summon him. But I am not going to complain. Hello, my good sir. Are you prepared? You do appear to be prepared. He's got his claymore, he's got his, looks like either a Black Knight or Silver Knight shield. And we're just going to go ahead and walk right in here. Giant creepy spider? Check. Yes, that's creepy. This is Chaos Witch Quelaag. She likes to breathe fire and do massive damage. I prefer to actually do battle with her. Not close range, but unfortunately for me right now, none of my summons are drawing her attention. Come on, Maneater. Go after Maneater. Go after Maneater. So this is the easiest way I've ever found to fire. What are you doing standing next to me, Maneater? Go over there. When it works properly, Maneater Mildred can usually tank against a Witch Queen. Chaos Witch, not Witch Queen. Blarg. I don't know why she's not really doing that right now. Attack in there. Okay, it looks like Maneater's going to get in there now. Maneater's usually pretty good at tanking a lot of the damage from Quelaag, and we can just kind of sit back here and shoot arrows at her, at our little Chaos Witch, and now she is dead. We have now won. I thank you, Bridal Rage, for your help in that, and Maneater Mildred. And now we get the Soul of Quelaag, a Twinny Maddie, and a Sunlight Medal because we had a Sunbro helping us out. But now we have defeated the Chaos Witch. What's this? Sunlight Medal. I got another Sunlight Medal. I have no idea how that happened, so don't ask me. But now we can come back this way. This is the way that she came down. So now we have taken down a really creepy spider woman. And down here, this now is the second Bell of Awakening. So let's go ahead and ring it and see what happens. Alright, and we have rung the bell. Excuse me. We have now rung the Bell of Awakening. We have now opened the next area, and there's actually something else that has happened. And we're actually going to go talk to somebody who has just woken up now, thanks to the two bells. And thankfully, that also means we can get the frick out of Blighttown. We don't have to stay down here anymore. Oh, wait, shoot. I almost forgot one thing, guys. There's one other thing we do need to do kind of before we leave, because it does help us out later in the game. We're not actually going to be going too much farther in this direction. There is more down here, as you can maybe be able to guess by the fact that there's ceaseless lava. What we want to do is come back down these stairs. Yep, and that's what it is for you folks. And see, there's a way down there. But if you turn and come here, you can roll through an illusionary wall. And here you will find a covenant.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
And then he'll move out of the way. There's actually another firekeeper back here. Which reminds me, there's actually another firekeeper soul we have to get to. And guys, this is the firekeeper. This is Quilag's sister. She doesn't say anything to us now, but there is a ring in the game. I wish for the life of me I could remember which ring it was, but I don't remember it right now. But if you get that ring, then you can listen to her talk. She is in charge of the covenant that I was talking about, that we will give her humanity later in the game. There we go, now I can rest at this bonfire. And I can restore my things. And we're going to level up again. We're going to put another point into, actually we're going to put the point into strength this time. And there will be a couple other things that we can do down here, but this is a bonfire that we will want to have access to later, which is the reason I came back down here and rested at it. Not too much longer from now, we're actually going to gain the ability to warp to certain bonfires, and that'll be one of them. And so we want to make sure that we have those bonfires active so we can get to them relatively quickly without too much overall difficulty. And so now we can head up back up towards the surface. We do have to make a pit stop on the way, and it's a very annoying pit stop because there's lots and lots of people who do toxin there. But there's Firekeeper Soul there, and we do want that because Firekeeper Soul, we can resource our Estus Flask to actually give us more health. And now our stats, we're actually looking pretty good overall on our stats. Our strength and dexterity are getting up there. There is a small cap at 40 for the strength and dexterity. What that means is that once you hit 40, the amount of damage increase you can get decreases. So it's not, you can keep going all the way up to 99 for every stat, but there's a small cap and a large cap. Small cap basically means that you can still get points for it, but it may not be the best thing to use to get points. Large cap basically means you're not going to get really anything else for it. And so we'll worry about those kind of when we get to that point. That will come here for a little while, since obviously they're both over 20, excuse me, but obviously we're still a little ways away from getting to a 40 on both of them. We also are going to want to increase our stamina and vitality even higher. And of course we're going to want to get some more faith. We're even going to want to get a couple more intelligence so we can actually use our fall control spell. Because that would save us and allow us to get to a couple of different items in the game. We're not going to be super concerned about that. Well, a bigger concern right now, at least to me, is I do want to get some more faith later in the game so that I can wield the divine sword that I'm going to have to get to its maximum efficiency. So that we don't have to worry about damage when we go down to the area that we're going to need that for, or the boss of that area that is going to be a pain in the rear as well. Yep, it's right over there. Alright, let's start climbing again. Like I said before, guys, this is actually the way I usually come down. I usually kind of take the back way because this goes to the Valley of Drakes. And because like we've already been to the Valley of Drakes once. We've already been to the Valley of Drakes once before, guys. fix it. So what we're going to do is there's 2 more toxic guys over there. There's a toxic guy back there. The reason I'm not really bothering to use any form of of my losses is because there's so many guys here who are trying to use toxin on me that to use my losses would basically just mean, okay, you've stopped it, it's immediately back. So this is something I've kind of thought of a long time ago. It's just easier to come in here. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Come in here with full or almost full Estus flat asks. No, I hate the targeting system sometimes in this game. Alright, so now we have taken out all of the guys who have been trying to toxic us. Now we can take our toxic off. You can see that there are some of those flame-breathing dogs down there. One hit will almost kill him. We can't attack him. We can stay locked on to him apparently, but we won't actually be able to do an actual attack onto those guys right now because they're too far down. They're gonna kind of hang out underneath us. We'll take him down though, and then we can take. I need to get a little bit closer here. And we just. That's as far down as it's gonna let me target. So maybe can I hit him? Another one underneath us, I know that. But now that we've taken out a couple of them, we should be able to just kind of go down there and get the Firekeeper's soul. There's going to be 2 more dogs we're going to have to take down. They're going to be back over here where the soul actually is. But since we don't have to worry about 5 of these little buggers just all swarming us at once, I think we should be fine. Alright, there we go. Now we've taken down all those guys. We've got more souls, and here we go with the second Firekeeper soul. So now we can reinforce our Estus flask when we get back up to the top. We'll end up back near Firelink Shrine, so we'll be able to kind of reinforce our Estus flask when we get up there, and we'll just be better off altogether. I still can't remember where the 3rd one is, guys. If you know where it is, go ahead and write it down in the comments. I know that one down there, and I know the one that's in the New Londo ruins. But I cannot remember for the life of me where the last Firekeeper soul is. Is it an Andor? No, it's not an Andor Londo. No, I don't think so. That seems too early after this one. We're just gonna climb our way out of here slowly but surely. We won't be free finally of this very annoying, very cursed area. Before we leave, there is a treasure chest back here we can get to. The key to the New Londo ruins. That's actually the key that was used. That's supposed to be used on the gate that we already opened with the master key. So the way it's supposed to work, you're not supposed to be able to get down here until obviously you're supposed to come the way that we did come. But if you didn't want to come that way, then you could have obviously gone around and come back down this way. We didn't do that. We decided to put up with the pain and the suffering. And now I've got to take on 2 of these guys at once. And I'm poisoned. Come on, get away, get away, get away. I can survive this if I manage to... Okay. You should be dead. I literally just have to take this guy down, guys, and then I should just be on the home stretch, free all the way back to the Firelink Shrine. And I can take this, and I can take this, and then I can just run out of here. Yeah, so you can kind of see a lot of these messages are kind of meant almost as if you're coming from the other direction. Lots of people actually do, because the Master Key is normal to do that, and we're now back out here in the Valley of Drakes. We have 1 Estus Flask left, and we're going to be able to run all the way back down through here, back here to the New Londo Ruins. I didn't actually have to come here this time. Usually there's actually a key down here in the New Londo Ruins. That, not a key, a ring, that I do like to have. That ring increases my curse resistance, which was what we needed down there in the depths. But because we had enough humanity, we didn't really have to worry about it, and so we didn't really bother with it. Alright, so now we are back at the Firelink Shrine. We have finally gotten out of Lifetown. We have rung the 2 bells of awakening. We have a second Firekeeper soul, but what's this? Firekeeper is gone. The trek is gone, and there is something left here. Dingy robes, a blood-stained skirt, and the black eye orb. Dead. What has happened here, guys, is Lautrec killed the Firekeeper. You can see another reason why I always thought he was a bastard. He has killed the Firekeeper. Those were her, some of the clothes that she's been forced to wear. Because he has killed the Firekeeper, the bonfire has gone out. The Firekeeper has asked him, he cannot light the bonfire. The black eye orb that he gave us here is we can invade the world of the murderer of the Firekeeper, defeat the perpetrator, and reclaim the soul of the Firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of gods, Anor Londo. So when we get to Anor Londo, we're actually going to be able to use that to invade the world of Lautrec and kill him. We'll get back the Firekeeper's soul. But first, we want to talk to this guy way over here.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Sika Fran, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yes.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
So that's kind of what we have to do, guys. We have to go to Anor Londo.
I am pleased to see you well.
And get the Lord Vessel there.
Is it something urgent?
And this guy, we can feed him different things like this. I'm going to try here. Yep. You can see here, I can feed him items, and I can get souls back for what I'm feeding him. It's not much souls. certain things obviously will cost more than others. But, so you can kind of keep all those weapons that you didn't want, or any doubles that you had that you don't want to keep. You can just kind of feed those to him. It's not worth much. But you can get a couple of things back, and obviously the game will prevent you from giving something that you can't get back, something that would be very bad. And of course, like, if the coins in this game, you can get a couple of things too, and obviously you can give him stuff like this to get massive souls from him, but you don't really want to give him your boss souls, because those can be used later to
Farewell, chosen undead.
to obtain special weapons from blacksmiths. So now what we need to do is we need to actually head to the area where we saw that gate opening up, and we're going to head that direction. Petrus and his friends are now gone. They have gone on their quest to seek the secret rite of kindling, such as the way of the way of the white. So we're going to head in that direction now, to a place that many people hate, or you love. And actually, personally, I love this place when you compare it to Blighttown. It makes me giggle, as weird as that may sound to some people. But it's actually over here. We have actually been there already, but we weren't aware of it at the time. Or, more precisely, somebody has sprung the bell of awakening. Or to be more precisely, it wasn't that we weren't aware of it, but we couldn't actually enter it. And now the gates have opened, and we may enter into the fun house. That's what me and my friends have taken to calling it. This next place we're going, this is what happens when a genius who is also a lot bit insane decides he wants to shelter himself off and away from the world. Alright, so now those are up and done. We can now level up again here, something we couldn't do before. We still have a Firekeeper soul, but we can't use it yet. Because we have no Firekeeper. The other Firekeeper we have access to is way back down at the bottom of Quelaag's domain, and we don't want to go back down there. That's not a nice place to go.
Well, hello again. You seem to need anything.
And let's reinforce our Zweihander. Zweihander is now up to 9. We can get Zweihander up to 10 right now. This requires Twinkling Titanite, and although it's really nice, I'm not going to be using it. Longbow we can also improve, but I'm not going to worry about improving it right now.
Don't get yourself neither of them.
Actually, let me check one thing here. I think I have a couple of them. Reinforcing my armor. I don't actually have any Titanite shards. If I had any Titanite shards, I was going to actually start to improve some of this stuff, because you can kind of see there. This actually gives me improved defense against everything. So it's something that you do kind of... I like to. It's not huge. It doesn't make very large a difference in the end. But it is something that is kind of nice to have, just knowing that my armor and everything has been fully improved for around a little bit longer. I think we can go for a little bit longer. I've been putting up longer episodes lately. Imminent Despair, that is not surprising. Here we go. You guys remember this? There was a Onion Man over there. The Katarina armor. This is the next area in the game. It is also an area that you have to pay attention. Even more so than before. For instance, you may notice that right in front of me is an elevated switch. And there are actually summon signs here. There's not usually summon signs in this area. But we can come in here. There are 2 serpents-like creatures that are actually very, very tough. And if I step on the switch now, it activates a trap. I was hoping it would kill one of them. It usually does if you do it right. Alright, now I've killed them both. Each one will give me 500 souls. This is Sen's Funhouse. Sen's Funhouse. And what happens here is he wanted to kind of hide himself off from the world, and so he's created this entire elaborate castle full of traps and creatures that kind of help protect him, and nobody ever knows where he is. He is the master of hide and seek. Nobody can find him. Case in point, there is one way across, guys, and there are lots and lots of this. Get used to this. This is something that you will see quite often in this little fun house. I just shot that too far to the right. Precision shooting when using Xbox controllers, not easy. I am not actually hitting him. Why am I not hitting you? Oop. I don't want to go too far forward or I'll get hit by one of those things and die. Not that it itself will actually kill me. There we go, finally. That took more times than I wanted. But you can see down there, there's actually a Titanite demon down there. There we go. He's not dead. Down there, that is tar, I think it is. We can actually change this out of here now. So I'm going to switch back to my wolf ring. There's actually like tar down there, so it actually is harder to walk around in. There's a lot of items in here. We won't really be getting them all right now. I might get them all here at some point, but a lot of them are very difficult items to get. I got it. Actually, where do I usually do this at? I do this just right. I'm not here. Where is it? Where is it? Ooh, is it here? I think it's here, guys. Yep, it's here. And that right there is from that other guy that we knocked down earlier. Come on. Is it not the spot? Must not be. It can't be this window. I got that coming into my view, and I'm not used to that. So it's gotta be up here. It's gotta be this window. Unfortunately, at least in my game, what happens is they just kind of disappear. They're not gone, they're not dead, but we've just kind of like the game has glitched them out, and you just kind of have to make your best guess as to where they are. Okay, I think that was it. I think he's dead now. We'll find out really, really soon here. Okay, yeah, he is dead. Past the first one, past the second one, and run past these two, and dodge to the side. Yep, okay, this one's still good. It should be. And we get 2 more large Titanite shards, and we can keep moving forward. And there's that guy down there. He's sleeping. I would not bother waking him. He didn't get up in time. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not dead. Oh, here comes the killer. Now he's dead. And now we run. I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it. I didn't make this today, am I, guys? Alright, come on. Up here. Alright, good. He's passed. We can run up here and get an item. I think, where is it? Yeah, here it is. We can get the Ring of Steel protection. This will increase our physical defensive capabilities quite a bit. But we want to there. Okay, see, now that boulder's come past, we can run back down here to this one. Come into here. And now, number one thing you want to notice right off the bat here is this. There's a spot right here for a another one of those kind of arrow dart launchers. So, and then you can kind of see right there is where it's at. So if you run and just run onto the side, it'll activate. You won't have any problems. But this is an area where there's lots of traps, and so you just want to kind of keep track of it. Keep your eye out on the trap. There's the boulder. You want to follow the boulder. Follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. My frame rate just dropped again. Wish I knew it was what made it do that. It just kind of seems to do that randomly. Alright, now we're over here. What we're going to do, actually, is wait. We just need to wait for a couple of boulders to go by. You see we've now filled the hole, and now we actually need to wait for one more boulder, and that will smash the wall, and we can run past and get this, the covetous gold serpent ring. Wait for the boulder to go by, and then I'm going to run back over before I show you what it is, and I'll pull it up here. And here we go. This boosts our item discovery, and we can just put this on right now. And take over, I'll show you. I was wrong earlier. If you guys remember in the episode, I said it boosted it by 100. I believe actually it boosted it by 200. Take that off, and I can just double check and make sure. Yep, it boosts our item discovery by 200. So it's a very nice ring to actually have. And now we meet something very, very dangerous. There's a chest in the middle of the room. Now I'm going to show this to you guys. Two different things here. Number one, look at the chain. The chain on this chest is not facing the same direction or done enough things as it is on the other one. And actually, if you kind of get down here, you can see and watch the chest is actually breathing. This is a mimic. You want to know what a mimic looks like in Dark Souls, guys? Take a look. That is a mimic. So you can run back to all of your Dragon Warrior games and everything like that and look terrified when the chest has a mouth and a tongue hanging out of it. That's a Dark Souls mimic, people. And now we'll just wait for the elevator to come down. Once again, we'll notice this elevator has a lot of blood on it. So what we're going to want to do here is get off. When we turn around and watch, it actually goes up. There's actually spikes up there, guys. Yeah, I think it's spikes, and they'll kind of crush you to death. Not fun. We can come down here. And you can see down there is actually where we were at before. You can come over here. This gate is actually, yeah, it does not open from this side. And we can go running up here without any real fear. This is where the boulders are getting shot out. Yeah, they're going that way. What we're actually going to do here is alter it. And shoot a boulder down that way. Actually, we're going to shoot a couple boulders down that way. Shoot another one just to be on the safe side. And then I'm going to alter the course of these boulders again. If I can get on the right side. We don't actually have to do any of this part, but this helps us advance the storyline for another character. So I'm going to go ahead and run all the way back down here. We're going to have to climb all the way back up, but that won't be too hard. This guy was sleeping when we first came down here. You can tell he is woken up. I didn't set enough boulders down to kill him, I thought I did. But you can come down here, you can see that there's somebody in a cage down here. You can talk to him.
You seem quite easy. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooked up to this. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and source. This place is enough to money. The inactivities of Bruce.
Alright guys, so this is Big Hat Logan. He is a sorcerer, a master sorcerer, and we can actually open his stuff with the master key, instead of having to hunt down the key that's actually supposed to go here.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. And happens in my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I will do you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery.
So yeah, he'll go back to Firelink Shrine, and you'll be able to learn sorceries from him now. I'm gonna pick this up. I don't remember what that was. Soul of a Hero. That's gonna be a lot of souls. I almost fell off the edge. That's not something you want to do. So like I said, he'll go back to Firelink Shrine. You can actually learn sorceries from him now when he goes back there, and he'll teach you some of the more advanced stuff, like Homing Soul Mass, which is a very, very powerful spell, and I think you can even learn Soul Spear from him, which is one of the best spells in the game. Gotta wait for the moment again. But you can learn Soul Spear from him. That's not the end of his storyline. He will leave. He'll go ahead and leave Firelink Shrine later, as well everybody who gets to come there. They'll all leave Firelink Shrine, and once they leave, you can find them somewhere else. For Big Hat Logan, you'll find him in a spot we'll get to much later in the game, and we'll have to free him again. He does seem to have a thing for getting captured. But when we have freed him the last time, he will actually begin to learn some new sorceries that you can then buy from him. That would be very useful. You can see that just takes us back outside. I'm trying to remember where everything goes in here. None of these are the ways that we actually have to take, and that just takes us back down to where we actually originally came out. This is the way we want to go forward. I need to run here. Alright, we are getting close to the top, guys. We should celebrate and rejoice. I hate these parts. So you gotta go at just the right moment. That is not the last bridge we have to cross, unfortunately. There is another. And it is just as annoying as you think it is. You can drop down back there, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to have my fall control. But I can't use my fall control spell just yet because I don't have enough intelligence. And we'll try and take you down before the other guy shows up here. We got two more large Titan shards. Showed up on him. Showed up with a lightning attack. Alright, so now we'll be able to move upwards here, guys. You always do need to keep an eye out. This place kind of proves it the most. You can see, we already have a problem. There's the bridge. Guess what? Bridge isn't the only problem. I could actually hit this guy. There we go. Maybe one more hit. There we go. Now he's knocked off the edge. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Unfortunately, we still have to cross this bridge, and I'm going to probably be quiet because this is going to require me to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. A lot of times people will actually help us out. You can kind of see right here. You see that second orange mark from us? That's actually the safe point between the two, and then you can get all the way through. I'm going to step on this, and that allows me just kind of get through to over here. I don't think there's actually anything here for me to do, since I've already knocked that guy down. Obviously, you can fall down there again, that's the same area, but now we can run across that. They'll just shoot the same route. And guys, we've now made it. We are at the top. And what we're going to do now is actually, we're going to try and rush here, because we're still human. We're just a little bit out of order. Usually I try to kill that guy before I really do anything else. Actually, I'm going to actually try and get... Fall. There we go. Alright, thank you. That's good. I'm going to try and get down here, because this is where the bonfire for this area is at. And I wanted to get... and I wanted to make sure we got to the bonfire, just in case we got invaded. And since we are pushing our time limit, wow, we have gone for a really long time, I'm going to end off the episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we're going to finish up this little... fun house and take down the boss and move on from there. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.